Hey, this is Ralph, and in this video I want to go over some different ways that you can select text quickly and efficiently in Word. Okay, so I've got a blank Word document open, and I'm going to put down some quick text. I will just use a built-in Word function, equals lorem parentheses, and I'll write 20 to represent 20 paragraphs, comma, 7 to represent 7 sentences per paragraph. Close the parentheses and enter. And so now I have a little 2-page document that is filled with some random text that we can use just for demonstration purposes. Okay, so obviously most people are most familiar, I would think, with just simply clicking and dragging to select text. And that works fine in a lot of situations, maybe even most situations. However, you can put your cursor over in this left margin. Let me zoom in just a bit more. Put the cursor over in the left margin so I have a right pointing arrow, and I can just click once. Now by clicking once, I'm selecting a line regardless of sentence structure. And if I click and hold down, there we go, I can select line by line. If I double click in the left margin, 1, 2, I will select the paragraph regardless of paragraph size. So double clicking in the left margin will select a paragraph. Single clicking in the left margin will select a line. Now staying over here in the left margin, oh, by the way, if I double click and hold on the second click, 1, 2, hold, oops, let's try this again, 1, 2, hold, I can drag down and select paragraph by paragraph. Okay, so double click and hold on the second click to select paragraph by paragraph. Now I can also triple click in the left margin, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 will select the entire document regardless of how long that document is. It's pretty much the same as Control A to select all. So recap, click once to select a line, double click to select a paragraph, triple click to select all. Now, we can also do some selection techniques over here on the actual paragraph itself. If I click once on a paragraph, I simply put my insertion point anywhere in that active paragraph. Pretty straightforward. Now, if I double click, I will be selecting the word that I double clicked on. So, double clicking on a word will select the word regardless of how long that word happens to be. If I hold down my Control key and click, now let me click away. Control click, I will be selecting a sentence based on its sentence structure. So from the beginning of the sentence to the closing punctuation. So here's a short sentence with 2 words. Let me just click away to deselect. Control click, I select that short sentence. Control click, select a longer sentence. So that can come in handy to make sure you're getting that complete sentence. Probably even better than doing the click and drag technique, because maybe you accidentally don't realize that there's a short sentence next to a much longer sentence. Actually, I selected several sentences in that range. So Control click. Now if I triple click while I'm in a paragraph, 1, 2, 3, it will select a paragraph. So triple clicking in a paragraph gets you the same result as double clicking to the left of the paragraph. And similarly, if I hold on my third click, so 1, 2, 3, hold, I can select paragraph by paragraph. So that's pretty useful. So click once in the left margin to select a line, double click in the left margins to select a paragraph. Double click on a word to select a word, Control click to select a sentence, triple click to select a paragraph. Alright, so those are some basic selection techniques with paragraphs. And it's good to know some of these, because when you do select a paragraph, what you're really selecting is this invisible paragraph non-printing character. So by selecting a paragraph, you are getting that paragraph symbol that you can't always see. And that's what I want to do if I want to move a paragraph. So I have this first paragraph starting lorem ipsum. I would like it to be my third paragraph, so instead of my first. So now that this paragraph is selected, I can easily click and drag this paragraph down and let go. See, my insertion point is right here in front of the word idiom. As soon as I let go, my lorem ipsum paragraph is now my third paragraph. So clicking and dragging a paragraph is akin to cutting and pasting, or just moving that paragraph. Similarly, if I wanted to copy this paragraph for some reason, I could hold down my control key and then click and drag with my mouse. So I'll put this paragraph down. So notice the lorem ipsum paragraph is currently number 1. If I go down here, I let go of my mouse and then let go of my control key, you'll see that I've copied that paragraph in 2 locations. So holding the control key while you click and drag is akin to copy and paste. So cut and paste options, copy and paste options, just by using your mouse and the control key. And the last one I'm going to leave you with is the good old click-shift-click method. And I use this one a lot just with selecting files, but you can use it in Microsoft Word too. Say I want to select a passage or a series of passages. I can click and put my insertion point at the beginning of what I want to select. So my insertion point is right here in front of ut nanumi. And now I'm going to hold down my shift key and I'm going to click right down here after the word magna. And as soon as I click, I'll have selected that range. Let go of the shift key. So click at the beginning, hold down your shift key, click at the end, and you will select that specific range. This comes in especially useful when you want to select a range that goes amongst multiple pages. I've always found it easier to make sure I'm getting exactly what I want just by clicking at the beginning of what I want, and then using my scroll wheel to scroll down, and then selecting the end of what I want. And then I can of course use Control X or Control X to cut that, and then I can move down somewhere else and Control V as in Victor to paste. So click shift click is also very useful for selecting a range of text or passages. All right, take care.